Welcome back to Monument Ice Rinks for Game 2 of our doubleheader between the Colorado Rampage 18U team and the Colorado Springs Tigers. Another good in-state Southern Colorado rivalry game. These two teams went at it earlier the year, 5-1. Rampage defeated the Tigers. A little bit closer of a game than the scoreboard indicated. Right now, the Rampage, ranked number 28th in the country, got back from a tough road trip last weekend against a very powerful Sioux Falls team. They lost 7-6, 1-0 in an overtime shootout, and then they dropped their final game 5-4. Looking to rebound today against the Colorado Springs Tigers. I'm Sean Hathaway on Rampage TV, joined in the booth by our color commentator, David Cunliffe. David, great to have you along.
Hey, great to be back again for another great game of hockey. Looking to see another great game between these inner city rivals, Rampage and the Colorado Springs Tigers. It's always a good matchup. They always want to face off well against each other. Looks like the Rampage are having a phenomenal year so far, so they hope to keep that up at home. And the Tigers, of course, always want to shut down the Rampage in their home arena. So interesting to see what happens here today, and I'm excited to see what these boys bring.
The Tigers bringing a strong group with them. Some veteran players in number 29, Breck Butner, number 12, Charlie Turner, and number 4, Cale Freeling. Been with the program since Bantams. Going to set the core group. And a lot of new faces for the Tigers this year. We'll go through the lineup for the Rampage. And we're just going to list all the players here. And we'll let you know the lines as we get going. Number 11, Clayton Deutsch. Number 96, Caden Geramo. Number 9, Nathan Pye. The returner, number 55, Brave Esplin. Number 15, Blake Chapman. Number 94, Cody Columbus. Number 63, Charles Blake. Number 34, Joey Winogle. Another returner, number 8, Cole Larson. 74, Boone Kinseth. Number 21, Garrett Lindsay. And number 72, Kento Sanchez Mariama. 28, Colin Kreisen. And 22, Brandon Steidaher. On the roster, along with defense, number 27, Alec Fish. Number 4, Zach Hertz. 2 veteran defensemen returning. Number 25, Easton Schmidt. 23, Brendan Carmody. Number 46, Mari Saarinen. Number 86, Bo Stevens. So some familiar names from last year's roster, David.
Absolutely. We hope to see that leadership continue through to this year. It's always important, especially with these teams where you got the young guys coming up from the 16U team up to the 18U team. It is a different form of hockey. You know, I remember back when I was playing, the jump from 16 to 18 was so much more physical than I would have ever expected. So hopefully to see what these returning players lead the younger players into this new way of playing, and hopefully we'll see some continued success.
In net for the Rampage, a new player to the program, number 30, Jack Foy, and a returner, number 29, Thomas Caffarelli. It looks like Foy's going to get the start tonight. We know a lot about Caffarelli. He made some great saves last year. So we'll see what we get out of Foy. A new look for the Rampage as one of their goaltenders last season off for junior hockey.
We saw some great things out of Caffarelli last year for the 16U team. You know, for Foy to come in, start the game, it's got to be pretty great. I'm excited to see what we see from both goaltenders throughout the year. I'm sure knowing the Rampage system, we'll see them both get a lot of action.
For the Tigers, it'll be number 8, Andrew Peng. And these are the defensemen. Number 7, Jason Slomiak. Number 13, Levi Krantz, another veteran I forgot to mention. Been with this Tigers program since his Bantam AAA year. Number 15, Mason Smith. Number 11, Keegan Hansen. Number 26, Jackson Albano. And at forward, number 25, Jacob Leonard. Number 29, Breck Butner. Number 2, Gabe Adams. Number 4, Cale Freeling, wearing his grandfather's old jersey, the Michigan Star and famous coach here in Colorado Springs, coached the Tigers as well as the Air Force Academy. John Matchitz, just a legendary coach and player. So we'll see what Cale does with his newly found number 4 jersey. I'd love to see him in that one.
Absolutely.
Number 12, Charlie Turner. Number 14, Dominic Bertolino. Number 16, Oliver Bunger. Number 21, Robert Bird. Number 8, Reese Bynum. Number 24, Gavin Connor. Number 7, Ryan Salo. And in net will be number 35, Nathan Graybill. This should be a good matchup.
Great lineups for both teams. All some players we've seen before, some players we haven't seen before. Excited to have their first showing on Rampage TV. Get their names out to the country as well as Canada and see what they can do.
Again, a classic rivalry game here in Monument, Colorado tonight.
Rampage gather in their pucks, gather around the net. This is always my favorite part of pregame, was getting together as a team, getting the final words. Coach isn't there. It's all on you guys. At this point, it doesn't matter what the coach said in the locker room. It comes down to the players around the net doing what they can, doing what they know to do, and going out to win that game.
So 20 minutes on the clock. They play 3 minutes more than the 16U team. So a little bit longer of a game. And we'll have to check out the lineups here. Looks like veteran defensemen Alec Fish and Zach Hertz on the ice at forward. It'll be number 55, Brave Esplin, along with Joey Winogle. And number 25, Schmidt. We need to get a name on Schmidt. I don't have 25 on the roster here. Oh, that's Easton Schmidt. I got him. All right, so it'll be Esplin, Winogle. Oh, it'll be number 8. Sorry, let's get this figured out here. Cole Larson at forward. Puck drops. Rampage control. Winogle turns it over, fires it back in. That's Larson firing it back in. And the Tigers try to clear. They do. Out of the zone it comes. Pass back to Hertz. Hertz, D-to-D pass over to Fish. Fish back to Hertz. Nice play there. Here comes Hertz through the middle of the ice. Up the ice, tried to find Esplin. Couldn't get to him.
Hey, great idea on the breakout, though. You know, moving it back to the other side, spreading it out. They did a good job of bringing the Tigers over to that far side, but that pass across just didn't hit it. If he hits it tape to tape, forward has a wide open route to the goaltender. So just got to clean up a little things, but as far as the system goes and as far as the breakout goes, that was a great job.
It'll be number 96 for Rampage taking the draw, Caden Geramo. Deutsch stands on the pass. Colorado Springs gets it, chips it back in the zone. And Rampage defenseman number 21 Lindsay reverses flow back to Schmidt. Schmidt behind the net, passes up the ice. And Deutsch, and he turns it over and back in the zone it comes. Behind the net, battle for it behind the net between, that's Lindsay and Bertolino. Lindsay tries to get it over to Caden Geramo, and the Tigers will gain possession and skate it out. Down deep it goes, lining for the Tigers. He turns, maintains possession. He's checked off the puck by Schmidt. Schmidt fires it up to the half wall. Shot goes wide. Another shot off the crossbar, as that was a knuckle puck and just missed. Up top now, shot on net, blocked there by Schmidt. High, and Drama will just throw it down the ice, and we'll get an icing, relieve the pressure, and Rampage will change it up here.
Not the greatest shift from the Rampage down the defensive zone. We're rushing a bit. You know, I see, especially, you know, it's certainly indicative in that last icing where we're panicking a bit. Rampage just got to get possession of the puck, get some nice breakouts going, get some possession through the neutral zone. They'll feel much more comfortable with the puck on their stick.
Number 15, Blake Chapman will step in to take the draw. Picked up there by Rampage off of Fish's stick. Stidahar skates after it, can't quite get to it. Colorado Springs will get it out of the zone.
Nice job getting it down deep. A great idea. We see the defenseman struggling a little bit to step up, help him out with the puck, get it down deep. Tigers do a good job transitioning into the zone. Stidham gets it up, tips it up. We're out of the zone. Nice job.
Rampage gets it deep. That was number 63, Charles Blake, firing it down deep. Rampage will get a change.
That was all speed by Stidahar. He crowded around the net, used his speed, got away from the defenders, and was able to get it out of the zone. Set up this opportunity for the Rampage to break in.
Boone Kinseth on the ice with Quinto Sanchez Mariama. Lindsay now with it. Garrett Lindsay gets it over to Hertz. Hertz. In the zone, back behind the net now. And Rampage will cycle it back down deep. Up top, Hertz misses the shot. Shot just goes wide by Lindsay.
Multiple opportunities there. Good job by the Tigers goaltender to keep that puck out, stay on his post.
Rampage battling in the forecheck here, keeping the puck alive. And the Tigers able to come out with it. Across the blue line they come. Rampage Shane, Esplin back on the ice. Garrett Lindsay will pick it up. And
dangerous play, taking it right in front of the net with pressure there. You'd like to see him go behind the net.
Minogo with it now. Has Larson with him offsides as Hertz comes across the line.
A little bit of sloppy play here, causing a couple of missed opportunities by the Rampage. Lindsay took it in front of the net, had a little bit more pressure on him than he should have. If he takes it behind the net, he maybe has a little bit of space. And just making a pass or making a move at the blue line. You just got to be careful. Make sure the puck either gets across the blue line before everyone else, or make sure everyone's out of the zone here.
Minogo wins the draw. Back to Schmidt. Promoti on the ice as well at D for the Rampage. Tigers will clear. Here's a possible breakaway just off the stick of Freeling. They'll chase after it in the corner. Freeling now fires it out front. Nobody home. Picked off by Esplin. And Big Brave Esplin will try to get it deep. Runs into the blue line and the referee there. Tigers clear it out of the zone. And Rampage will forecheck. Number 8, Cole Larson after it.
Icing tip by Freeling as it went into the zone. Good job getting his team a little time to change. The Rampage got stuck in their neutral zone a little bit on that breakout, but good job gathering it back up. Pies up the ice and gets it into the attacking zone.
Rampage will chase after it on the forecheck. Deutsch tried to get to his man, can't quite get to it. Here comes the Tigers up the ice. Played by Hertz. Cross ice pass, can't quite connect. Fish, nice slip there. And Fish will chase after it and get it over to Deutsch. Deutsch loses it on the wall. And the Tigers get around. Bynum with it. Pass out front, shot blocked in front. Good block there by Fish. And here comes number 9, Ty. Ty over to Geramo. And the Tigers are able to control. Out of the zone they come, and we're going to get a penalty here. Tripping. We'll get a whistle. And the Rampage will go on the penalty kill here with 14:29 left to go in the first period.
It's one of those opportunities you look for as a Rampage. It's 0-0. You've had a bit of a stalemate so far. This is a perfect opportunity to get up there, get some shots on net, and get that puck in the net.
It'll be number 15, Blake Chapman. He'll take the draw. He's got Schmidt and Lindsay on D.
That's on the Tigers. Apologies again. I got it backwards.
And Stidahar. Killing here for Rampage. It was tripping on Nathan Pye is the call. Tigers shot on net. Foy with the save. It goes wide. Into the corner, Tigers regroup. D-to-D pass as they set up their power play here. Winner throws it on net. Foy with the save, picked up by Stidahar, and out of the zone. Rampage will change their forwards. Lindsay and Schmidt stay on the ice. Here come the Tigers now. Schmidt bumps his man. Here comes the Tigers in the corner. They set up, back up to the point. Shot on net. Foy gloves it down. Good job by Lindsay to keep paying out Foy's vision. He saw that all the way.
Great job by Lindsay. I saw him through the whole shift, making sure that front end was clean. Hang on the Tigers is doing a great job of staying right in front of Foy. Lindsay was this match, though, keeping him, pushing him out of the way, making sure Foy has a clear open view of the shot.
Boone Kenseth now, along with Charles Blake. That forward's killing. Hurt stays on the ice, or Hurt's on the ice with Fish. Shot on net. Foy steers it aside. Fish chases after it. Tries to tip it out of the zone. Unable to. Colorado Springs. Buechner now. Buechner. There's Buechner. There's great play by Fish to come down and block that shot. Shot on net. Foy with the save. Rebound does the splits and he covers.
Great fearlessness by Fish on this shot. He's blocked a couple of shots here. Got to keep that up as a defenseman. It's one of the most valuable things you can do, especially in a scramble in front of the net.
Breck Buechner looking like he had for the shot, he was going to make the pass. He had a wide open player. Just a great job laying out to block that play. Rampage with 49 seconds left to go, killing this penalty off. Face off to the right of Foy. Won by the Tigers. Rampage though. Schmidt tries to clear. They can't. On the half wall, battle there for. Here comes Kreisen. Kreisen up the ice. Mariama. Quinto Sanchez. Mariama, a spark plug player for this team. Fun to watch him move his feet. Tigers with possession. 28 seconds left on the man advantage for the Tigers. They come through the neutral zone here. Cross ice pass, tipped in, chased after there by Schmidt. Easton Schmidt, number 25, clears it out of the zone. Tigers are going to have to regroup. Rampage will change 3. Schmidt stays on the ice. Joey Winogo now picks it up. An opportunity, shot, just goes wide. He had Esplin with him. Esplin now helping off with this kill. And Winogo back to Esplin, nice pass. Esplin skates it in the corner, back behind the net, protects the puck, but gets it knocked off his stick, and he gets help there from number 8, Cole Larson. Esplin behind the net now with it. Tries to find Winogo. He gets help from Winogo in the corner. Puck tied up against the wall. Tigers come out with it. And not out of the zone. Kept in by Larson. Forecheck pressure. Winogo with it now. Skates behind the net. Tries to get it on his stick. He does. Goes back the other way. Tries to get it out front. And it'll be Larson back up to the point. Schmidt back to Larson. Good pass there to Winogo. Back up top. Shot on net. Esplin in front. Goaltender with the save. Another shot on net. It's below him. And no goal as Graybill makes the save, and we're going to face off to his left with 11:39 back 5-on-5. It'll be Deutsch, Geramo, and Pye stepped onto the ice with Fish and Hurts.
Great pressure by the Rampage, coming off of that penalty kill, getting the 5th guy out on the ice, keeping that puck down in the zone and getting those opportunities at shots on net.
11:39 left to go here in the first period. It'll be number 96, Caden Geramo, taking the draw. To the left of Nathan Graybill. Made a few nice saves earlier in this game. Tigers win the draw. Around the net and up through the middle of the ice. Good play there, and here comes the Tigers. Turned over in the neutral zone. They'll have to regroup. Krantz up the ice. Buechner now with it. Buechner with his good hands turns it over at the blue line though, and Deutsch passes it over to Pye. Pye with some speed, gets around the corner, shot! And a good opportunity, way to drive the net by Pye. Here's a one-timer by Pye, another left pad save by Graybill. So Pye with some good offensive opportunities here. And Hurts can't quite keep it in the blue line. He chips it in, but offsides, and we're going to face off in the neutral zone. So some good pressure there, some good speed by Pye as he beat the corner and got it to the net. Great play.
Hey, that's some strong offensive play by Pye right there. Getting your shoulder down, getting low, making sure you get around that defenseman. The most important thing I'd say with that is on top of getting low and just keeping your feet moving. He kept his feet moving. He was able to power through the defenseman and set up that great opportunity.
Rampage win the draw, Fish with it. Blake Chapman, Brandon Steidehar, and number 63, Charles Blake on the ice for the Rampage. Here's the Tigers with an opportunity in the slot, broken up there by Hertz. He'll skate after it, fire it up the ice, out of the zone, and a nice job to get it on net to negate the icing. Tigers will have to regroup back in their zone. More check pressure applied. Tigers will throw it up the ice all the way down. We'll get an icing. Face off back down on the Tigers' end. Rampage will change it up here. Mariyama on the ice along with number 28 for Rampage, Colin Kreisen.
Looks like we got some tired Tigers out there from the previous shift. So it's the ultimate opportunity to make sure we take advantage, strike quickly, get them while they're tired before they can get off the ice.
Pinto Sanchez Mariyama will take this draw. And Tigers will win it. Around the net, they'll fire it up the ice, kept in nicely there by the Rampage. And they'll control in the high slot. Nice move there by Kinseth. Can't quite get a shot on net, but made a nice move there to get the puck towards the net. Tigers will clear. Out of the zone they come. Cross the red line, they'll cross dump it. And Garrett Lindsay will pick it up. Lindsay up the ice. Nice play there to number 28, Kreisen. Kreisen now turns, button hooks, takes a look, goes back to the corner, the other direction. They'll protect it and maintain possession. Beats his man out of the corner, passes it out front. Mariyama couldn't quite connect. He was covered there. Good defensive play by the Tigers. And all the way back down the ice, the Rampage are forced to regroup. Around the boards it goes. And a good pass to Esplin. Here comes Brave Esplin across the blue line. Drives his player wide. Goes behind the net looking for some options here. Tries to pass it out front. Blocked nicely by the Tigers. And they'll control, although Winogle. Nice forecheck pressure there as Winogle keeps the play alive. Battling against Charlie Turner. And it'll be the Rampage coming out with it. Turner able to clear it out of the zone though. Cross ice play. Sarnen, here comes Winogle. Good neutral zone regroup. Shot just goes wide.
Got a little tangled up in front.
Rampage throw it around the net. Tigers back to the half wall. Now the puck back in the corner. Played by Winogle. Tigers do a good job dropping his man. Winogle now with it. On the half wall, he'll try to chip it back in the corner. Tigers will pick it up. Fired around the boards and out of the zone. We'll get a face-off with 8:49 left to go here in the first period. Rampage will change it up and we'll see Geramo, Pai, and Deutsch on the ice. And Fish and Hertz, two steady defensemen on the ice for the Rampage.
Great shifts from all these players so far this game. The opportunity to set up down in the offensive zone should hopefully prove beneficial.
Rampage win the draw. Up to Fish. Fish chips it back down in the corner. Tigers control. Picked off by the Tigers. Or tried to throw it out front. Pai will chase after it. Pai picks it up. Here comes Pai. Goes to the net. Here's a great pass. Shot on net. And it was blocked by Butner. Tried to throw it back out front. Another opportunity. And the Tigers will clear it. No icing. Foy will be forced to play it. They'll throw it back behind the net. And a good play by Fish to reverse the pressure to Hertz. Hertz. Outlet pass is blocked. Deutsch has his pass intercepted. Butner tries to get it back down deep. Can't do it. Pai picks it up in the neutral zone. Here comes Pai dancing across the blue line. Shot on net. Off the post and wide. Out front. Oh, and a shot there by Deutsch. He just fanned on it. Off the rebound attempt coming off the post. Here comes the Tigers. Back out front. Nobody home. They'll keep it alive though. Fired it all around the boards. Fish will pick it up on the half wall and chip it off the boards and out. Rubbed down by the Tigers, back in the zone. Hertz will have to chase it down. Hertz with it now. Hertz stands on it, gets checked, and he'll have to protect it here. He gets it picked off. And the Tigers' control shot just goes through the crease harmlessly. Steidehar chips it down, blocked. He can't get it deep. And the Tigers control for a second. Here come the Rampage. Shot on net, just goes wide. That was Chapman. Missed the net. And the Tigers through the neutral zone, chips it into the zone, and Garrett Lindsay with it. Nice move there to keep the puck on his stick, and he'll get some speed out of the zone. Here comes Lindsay. Across the red line. He'll keep skating it. Lindsay, shot on net and a goal! What a shot by Garrett Lindsay. That was a release and a half, and boy, he found top shelf on that, David. That's an impressive, that's a Division I goal there.
Goodness. My goodness. I'm speechless. He walked right in, planted both feet in the ice, saw what he was aiming for, and hit it. I mean, just what a great shot. Honestly, what a great shift overall. I wanted to point out Blake Chapman earlier on the blue line took a look as he was entering his zone, made sure all of his teammates were in there. It ended up coming back out, but man, for Lindsay to step up, Garrett Lindsay step up, get that puck, and take that confident shot from the blue line, that's a defenseman who knows how to shoot.
Yeah, it was such a quick release.
Oh, yeah.
Graybill never moved. It was in and out of the net. And
that was a D1 shot. You said it perfectly.
Shot on net,
great save by Foy. That was a bouncing puck there.
Turner gets it off his stick. Charlie Turner, veteran Tigers player, had a chance to talk with his dad last night. Spent his summer redoing his grandfather's boat. One of the neatest projects I've seen. He started with a boat that literally should have been totaled, and he turned it into a seaworthy vessel.
Yeah, that's some great physical activity there. You know, he may not be doing push-ups, but he's definitely working out there all day. That's a great off-season activity.
Rampage wins the draw. Carmody tries to fire it around, hits the boards, and Turner controls. He'll fire it up to the point. Shot on net just goes wide from the point by the Tigers. And Boone Kinseth, nice indirect pass. Springs Mariyama, he's got a little bit of room. Shot is blocked. Good recovery there by number 15, Mason Smith for the Tigers. And Smith pushes it up the ice, shot on net. Boy, easy save, steers it over to the half wall. Carmody now chips it, and Kinseth will swat it down. Friesen out of the zone, and here comes number 46 for the Rampage, Mari Sarnen.
Just couldn't wait long enough to get onside, so we'll have an offside out in the neutral zone on the Tiger side here.
Puck bouncing a little bit for him. We'll see the top line come back on. Joey Winogle, Cole Larson, and Ray Esplin. And Fish and Hertz on D. 6:20 left to go here in the first period after an amazing shot. And a goal by Garrett Lindsay. It's a 1-0 hockey game. D to D. Fish with it now. Up the ice, chipped in by Esplin. They'll start the forecheck. I think Coach Clark would like to see a little bit more effort on that forecheck there.
Yeah, definitely led some to be a side. If you're going to chip it in,
you got to go.
Honestly, the second forward, the third forward, they have to be the first ones to the puck. Otherwise, that's just essentially a turnover to the other team.
Now they get a break as the puck was wrapped around the wall. Shot on net. And Joey Winogle will step in and take the draw to the left of Nathan Graybill for the Tigers. Winogle and the Rampage win the draw. Winogle now with it. Up to Hertz, does a nice job of holding it and dumping it back down deep. Picked up now by Esplin in the corner. Esplin gets accosted. Buechner over to lay a hit, and Hertz will pinch down to fire it on net. Save made by Graybill. He'll cover with his glove, and we'll get another face-off to his left. So good pressure there by the Rampage off the draw.
Yeah, no, that's the second half of the shift you want to see. While we saw a little bit lacking in effort in the first half, the second half they had shots on net. They were gathering in front of the goaltender. It's a great way to end that next line up here. Takes the baton and keeps up with it.
Easton Schmidt with the assist on that last goal. So two defensemen both get points offensively. Lindsay and Schmidt on the ice right now playing D. And Lindsay does a great job using his stick, stops the rush, and picked up now by Geramo. Here he comes. Nice move with some speed across the red line. He's going to take it wide. Gets held up a little bit by his stick. Tries to throw it out front. Pye with it. Pye loses possession, and the Tigers, they'll lose possession. Rampage now battling in the corner. Pye getting some help there. Puck fired around the wall by the Tigers, and on the half wall, they'll try to throw it to the middle. Kept alive. Shot on net is blocked. Never got through by Geramo, and here comes the Tigers. Makes a move on Lindsay. And he's bottled up in the corner, picked up by Pye. Pye to Deutsch. Deutsch turns out of the zone. Nice play there by Deutsch. Relieves some pressure. And the Rampage will finish their change here. Lindsay will retrieve after it. Fires it over to number 22, Brandon Steidehar. And up the ice. Out of the zone, here comes number 15, Chapman. Chapman fires it down deep and chases after the pass basically to himself. Here comes the Tigers now. with some room. Good defensive play by Sarnin, and a shot short side. Adams takes the shot. Foy off his post there, and somehow it finds him. I thought Sarnin played that well, kept him wide, and he was almost below the circle there to fire that on Foy. If you could see Foy coming off his post, trying to play the pass.
Foy was trying to get out there to play it and tip it into the far corner. But I don't know if it tipped off or what have you, but it just went straight 5-hole. So it's unfortunate for Foy. He was trying to do the right thing, but sometimes you just got to protect that post and let whatever happens.
So a great job by the Tigers to get it on net, and it's a 1-1 hockey game with 4:18 left to go here in the first period.
It's another lesson. Any shot on net can go in. You never know what from angle or what have you. If you have the opportunity, just put it on net.
Rampage, Carmody over to Kinseth. Here comes Boone Kinseth, chases it down. Lays the body, maintains possession around his net, fires it out front, nobody home. And the Tigers able to chip it up the ice. Cale Freeling using his speed to skate after it. He'll fire it on the Foy. Foy steers it back to the corner. Great hustle there by Freeling. Oh, here's a turnover shot and a big save there by Foy. Buechner didn't get all of it. I'm sure he'd like that one back. It came off his stick bouncing a little bit, and Foy was able to pull that out of midair, but a great opportunity for number 29, Brett Buechner of the Tigers.
Yeah, if you're Buechner, you really wish that puck was a little bit more settled, but he made the right choice. He put it on net. Foy was able to wrangle it in, being that he didn't get the full power off of it. But hey, if you're Brett Buechner, you just try again. You never know how many more opportunities those are going to come, especially for a hard-working player like that.
Rampage controlling their zone. Fish fires around the boards, chipped over to Minogle from Larson. Minogle skates after it in the corner, lays a check, gets some help from Espen. Minogle comes out with it from behind the Tigers' net. Cycle it back down deep. You get some help from Larson. Larson battles with Minogle in the corner, and Minogle off the half wall tries to come up with it. We'll get some help there, and Minogle sticks with it here, passes across to Hertz. He can't quite get it on his stick, and the Tigers are able to clear it. Espen will have to regroup in the neutral zone. Across the red line he goes. He'll turn back, create some time and space. Passes it over to Larson. Larson, nice play back to Espen. Here's a shot or a pass across, and can't quite connect as number 27 for the Rampage had an opportunity, wasn't able to get to him.
Yeah, if you're the coach, you'd like to see Espen take that shot there. It's one of those opportunities where you might get a little too fancy. If you're right in front of the goaltender like that, sometimes your best opportunity is just take a shot.
Two big saves by Foy. Takes the initial shot and gets a rebound. He left out front, makes two saves, and the Rampage will battle in the corner. Hertz gets some help from Geramo, and here comes Clayton Deutsch, number 11. 2:06 left to go. It was number 2 for the Tigers that got the goal, Gabe Adams, assisted by number 15 for the Tigers, Mason Smith, to tie this game up at 1-1. Puck tied up in the corner. Deutsch and Geramo there. Two players go down. Refs say play on. And comes up top. Schmidt can't keep it in. Here come the Tigers now. And Schmidt takes his man down, got his stick in the gut, and that's going to be a hooking. You have to keep that stick on the ice, stick on puck. Otherwise, once that stick came up into his chest,
it gives you the opportunity. And honestly, if you're the attacking player, I don't think he necessarily fell down because of it. But if your stick is horizontal to the ice and I'm attacking you, I'm going to take everything I can get. So great opportunity for the Tigers here to get a power play here. Just got to be careful with the stick play on the Rampage part. You get that thing horizontal to the ice, it makes it so easy for the refs to call a penalty.
Well, and again, keep your stick down.
Play the puck.
No reason to have your stick up in his midsection.
Play the puck. The puck's the most important part. You let your shoulder take care of the body. Let your stick take care of the puck.
That's Easton Schmidt, number 25. 2 minutes for hooking. He had the angle on him. All he had to do was use his stick to angle him right into the boards, and he'll avoid that penalty. But nevertheless, Rampage are going to have to take their medicine and kill this off.
In the last couple of years, that's been a point of emphasis for the referees. We've heard from referees that You know, if that stick's not playing the puck, if you're not making an effort to play the puck, if you're just trying to take out the player or, you know, get your stick on him, you know, it just makes it that much easier for the referee. If you can argue, hey, I was playing the puck, everything was going towards the puck, it was incidental contact, maybe you have a little bit of leeway, but you can't make it so easy for the referees.
Blake Chapman on the draw for the Rampage. He'll win it. It bounces up in the air, and the Tigers will control. They'll set up behind their net. 1:15 left to go in the first period. Minute 40 on the power play here for the Tigers. Hertz picks off the pass, fires it back down deep in the neutral zone. Tigers will regroup all the way behind their net. They set up the 0-5 breakout here, and here they come up the ice. Try to fire to the middle. Foy will cover it up. As Winter gets it on net, we'll get a face off to the right of Foy. Rampage will send number 74, Boone Kinseth, on the ice. He'll pair up with number 63, Charles Blake, along with Fish and Hertz. Actually, Fish and Hertz will take off and be replaced by Lindsay and Sarnanen. Sarnanen getting some playing time tonight. Good to see him out on the ice. Fired all the way around. We'll get an icing here. As in USA Hockey, we get the automatic icings. Face off to the right of Foy. And Charles Blake will step in to take the draw. Tigers will win it. Gets to the stick of Lindsay, though. He's accosted by Freeling in the corner. Freeling does a good job using his body to hold the puck up. He gets help from a couple more Tigers. And Lindsay's going to come out of the pile with it. Nice job by Lindsay to hold his ground. And here come Kinseth. Kinseth gets held up by the official. And boy, that official looks like he got hurt badly. So the official got pinned up on the board there. And that's a big body that slammed into him.
It looked like his hip or his knee got pinched and twisted. That's not fun, especially if you're just trying to get out of the way. You're not bracing for it. Hopefully he's all right.
We'll take a commercial break as we tend to the referee on the ice. You're watching Rampage TV on the World Sports Broadcasting Network. And back to the action here as the referee has been taken off the ice. Limping pretty good, but at least he's walking on his own volition.
That looked it's a different story when you're bracing for the hit, when you're prepared for it. As a referee, 90% of the time you're just trying to get out of the way and not impede the play. And you get taken out like that, it usually doesn't end up great. So hopefully he's going to do all right. Hopefully he can get back to reffing. Maybe not in this game, but luckily we still have 3 refs. We can still take control of the game, and we'll keep this thing going. But yeah, hopefully he's doing all right.
Always a tough position there at the blue line trying to make the offsides call and just couldn't get out of the way. So back to action here. 45 seconds left to go on the Tigers' man advantage. 16 seconds on the clock. As this period winds down, Tigers will get one more crack at it. Good stick there by the Rampage. Number 63, Charles Blake. Oh, puck makes a strange bounce right out front. And that'll do it for the first period. A good hockey game, 1-1. I think the only thing on this one Foy would love to have that first shot back.
Yep, just a little minor mistake. You know, a great effort by both teams here. We're seeing a lot of pressure by the Rampage. That's something you'd love to see. They're spending a lot of time down in the Tiger zone. It's just, ultimately to me, it's been a matter of taking advantage of the opportunities that have been given. The Tigers took advantage of that power play, got that shot on net. It was unfortunate, but hey, lucky bounces happen. So if the Rampage can get back, regroup in the locker room, take back control of the second period, kill off the rest of this penalty, I think we're going to be in good shape.
Well, we'll take a break here as the Zamboni will come and resurface the ice. Both teams will get a chance to go to the locker room, discuss things, get a little bit of a rest. Shots are 11-9 in favor of the Rampage. So again, a pretty close game just stats-wise. Yeah, no question. We've got a good hockey game here. This is going to be a fun one next two periods. We'll take a break here on the World Sports Broadcasting Network, Rampage TV. We'll be back with you for the second period. Welcome back to Rampage TV on the World Sports Broadcasting Network, coming to you live from Monument Ice Rinks in beautiful Monument, Colorado. Good hockey game we've got going. It's a 1-1 tie after one period. A heck of a shot by number 21 Garrett Lindsay opened the scoring, and then a tough short angle shot, really almost from the bottom of the circles, caught Foy by surprise as he came off his post. And it's a 1-1 hockey game. As we get set for the second period, looks like the linesman that got hurt earlier in the first period is back on the ice. Good to see him able to skate and finish up this game. Teams will go to their respective benches. Little last minute instructions from both coaches, and we'll get ourselves underway.
As I was walking around between the locker rooms, I heard a lot of talk of more shots from both coaches, both teams. You know, I think both teams are satisfied with the level of play they've seen in the neutral zone, the amount of effort they've seen, but they're not creating the opportunities that either team wants to see. So I hope to see more shots out of both teams, test the goaltenders a little bit, maybe see if one team's more equal than the other.
28 seconds left on the Tigers' man advantage. See if the Rampage can kill this off and get back to 5-on-5 before giving up a power play goal. Opening draw will be very important. Joey Van Ogle will step on to take the draw with Brave Espin, Hertz, and Fish on B. Tigers win the draw. They'll control. Leonard up the ice, tipped in, and the Tigers will forecheck. Played by Foy all the way around boards. Fish takes his player. Espin will clear it out, but not out. It kept in on the blue line there, so the play there has got to get out of the zone. Tigers will be able to set up here, take advantage of this remaining time up top. Shot on net, tried to make a wide shot for a tip. Block coming through, and Rampage able to clear off the penalty clock. We're back to 5-on-5. Up the ice to Winogle. Winogle across the blue line. Winogle tries to make a move. Fires it around. Espin now with it. He'll fire it up to the point. Shot on net. Tip save made by Graybill. Espin gets the rebound. Back up top again. Oh, passes over. Great play by the Rampage. It was a fake shot. Larson almost put it away. Another shot on net. So we're seeing shots early by the Rampage.
They come out firing. As soon as they got that fifth guy on the ice, you know, it was a bit shaky at first. They couldn't get it out of the zone. But as soon as they got that fifth guy on the ice, they took control of the puck, put it on net, and hey, like we said, they were talking about getting shots on net. They certainly put Graybill under a bit of stress here. Hopefully they can win the face-off, put some more pucks on net, and maybe get the leading goal here.
Great look by Schmidt there as he found number 8, Cole Larson, unable to put it away. Shot on net, save made, and Graybill will cover. You saw that the whole way.
Hey, good pressure by Dush, going all the way to the front of the net until he heard the whistle. You don't see a lot of players do that. Some players will just assume that the puck's covered. You got to go until you hear that whistle blow.
Shot off the draw is blocked. Rampage control, thrown out in the middle, nobody home, and it'll come out of the zone. Lindsay will have to chase back and pick it up. Deep in his end, he'll skate behind the net, set up there, and good forecheck pressure by the Tigers, but he's able to get it out of the zone. Here comes the Rampage now. Pye across the blue line, passes across, shot on net, just goes wide as Deutsch missed the net there. High and wide, and Freeling now through the middle of the ice. Cale Freeling, shot on net, blocked. Freeling throws it back in front. Doesn't quite make it to the net. Good try there by Cale Freeling.
Quick note, looks like we got our referee back. Looks like he's doing all right. Oop. That was coming right at my face. Yeah, it looks like we got all 4 referees back. It looks like his knee's a little worse for wear, but it looks like he's able to come back out and finish the game. So good news on him. He's feeling a little better.
Face off to the left of Nathan Graybill. That'll be number 15 for the Rampage. Blake Chapman taking the draw. Steidehar and Blake with him. Rampage win the draw. Iron blocks the shot from the point. Back behind the net. Rampage will work. Steidehar tries to get it out. from behind. Tigers were able to clear it. No icing as it went off of Saarinen. And Rampage. Oh, blew a tire shot on net. Big save by Foy there. As Chapman lost an edge. And the Tigers get a chance. Here comes the Rampage. Shot blocked there. Blake couldn't get it through. Blake will battle in the corner. He's got help from Steidehar. Steidehar tries to blow it out front. Shot on net. Big save by Graybill. Good play there to get it out front. As Colin Kreisen couldn't capitalize, but a great save by Graybill, and the Tigers were clear. Offsides, we'll get a face-off in the neutral zone.
Rampage just got lucky there. It looks like a puck went out and bounced off of somebody who was changing. Looks like the ref didn't notice. It isn't, it's a kind of a judgment call there whether or not it's too many men on the ice. Fortunately, we're still 5-on-5. Hey, great continued pressure by the Rampage. It looks like once they're taking to heart what the coach said. Looks like they're putting on a lot more pressure, a lot more shots, and they're aiming to get a lead here.
Hertz fires it on Graybill. He'll steer it to the corner. Kinseth gets tripped up. Puck skirts into the slot. And Cannon turns it over. Shot. Big save there by Graybill. He'll fire it out. Another shot just goes wide as Kinseth had a good opportunity. Graybill swatted at it to try to get that puck out in front of him, and it landed right in front of Kinseth. He just missed the net. Puck's chipped up into the netting, and we're going to face off. Tipped, so it'll stay in the zone.
Got to keep up the pressure in this point. Great job here. It's going to come out of the zone.
They are going to take it out of the zone. I thought he
went up off the net there.
Thought he motioned to tip, but I guess not.
Yeah.
We're going to face off in the neutral zone. Joey Winogo will step in with Brave Esplin. And number 8, Cole Larson for the Rampage. Fish and Hertz. Back at D. Hertz picks it up. Fires it off the boards, not out. Tigers hold it in. Rampage around the boards to Esplin. He'll try to kick it to Winogo. Doesn't quite connect, and they'll have to regroup. Fish now. Fires along the boards. And Larson on the half wall. Good job protecting it, but he'll lose it. And the Tigers will fire it cross ice dump. Fish after it now in the corner. Fish up to Esplin. Esplin loses hand on it. Winogo able to get it out of the zone. We'll get a face-off for offsides. And the Rampage will get a change here. Chapman, Pye, and Deutsch on the ice. Garrett Lindsay and Easton Schmidt, number 25. 16:08 left to go here in the second period, all tied up 1-1. Good hockey game. Rampage leading on shots this period. Getting more chances than the Tigers. Puck in the corner now. Tigers chase after it. Cycles it back deep for Turner. Charlie Turner will cycle it back. And the Rampage will bottle that up and get possession. And tried to break it out of the zone. Up into the netting. Pye gets it up in the netting and another whistle. And we'll get a face-off. In the zone to the right of Foy. 15:46 left on the clock. Rampage will change it up again. Kreisen, Blake, Steidehar. On the ice is forwards. Defense will remain the same with Lindsay and Schmidt. Face off to the right of Foy. And we'll get a new center. Rampage lose possession on the draw. Tigers maintain it. Fires it down deep. Referee gets hit with the puck. He's taking a beating tonight. And Blake with it. Blake dumps it in. Shallow dump. Tigers are able to connect. And throws it into the ice for Bird. Bird gets it out of the zone. Good puck movement there by the Tigers. Shot blocked by Mari Saarinen. Up into the netting. We'll get another face-off. Again to the right of Foy. Rampage change it up. We'll see Winogo on the ice. Kinseth. And number 72, Kento Sanchez Mariama.
Just a touch of sloppiness leads to this opportunity here. Just a couple of missed passes. They're doing a good job communicating. I hear lots of shouting from the Rampage down in their zone. It just comes from a couple of mistimed turnovers that they find themselves back defending a face-off in their zone.
Rampage cleared out off the draw. Tigers have to regroup in the neutral zone, and they'll put it back down deep. Try to find Buettner in front. Picked off his stick. And Rampage able to clear. Here they come with some speed. Winogle pulls up, fires it towards the net, gets blocked, and almost into the corner. Kinseth now with it. Kinseth cycles it up to Winogle. Winogle walks in, shot, save made by Graybill. Good play by Winogle. Finds space, get the shot off. Going back out front by Kinseth. Nobody home. And the Tigers are able to steer it down the ice. No icing here, and they'll maintain possession off a solid forecheck effort there. Up at the point, shot on net, save made by Foy. Steers it back into the corner. Tigers try to cycle it, and the Rampage able to clear out of the zone. We'll get another offsides. 14:23 left to go. And the Rampage will change it up again.
It's a great opportunity this last time the Rampage were down here with that shot coming out of the corner. The only thing I'd like to see a little bit more is maybe some screening in front of the net. It seemed like the forwards were a little bit tentative as that shot was coming in. Want to try and block Graybill, make sure he can't see anything coming in.
It's a great point, David. Graybill saw everything on that one. Back to the action. Hurts behind his own net. Fired off the glass and again into the netting and out. Got to be tough. Those boards, the glass in the zones are a little bit low, and that netting just gets clipped if you try to go high off the glass.
It does hang over just a touch here, so you got to be mindful of that. Try and aim for the red on the boards, not so much off the glass like you would at other rinks. That's part of the thing, you know. The Rampage players, they'll get to know that over the course of the year, and they'll have that advantage over other teams, knowing that little bit of information.
Buettner will take the draw, going up against number 15, Blake Chapman for the Rampage. Rampage control. Up the ice, and Hansen will fire it back down deep. Picked up there by Fish. He'll reverse it to his partner, Hertz. Hertz up the ice, gets it turned over. And Fish will help him maintain possession as the Tigers now a pretty good forecheck here. Rampage finally get it out of their zone. Tigers will fire it back down deep. Nope, they'll miss it and fire it into their own bench, and they're going to face off in a neutral zone. Rampage quick changes here, keeping their guys fresh. It'll be Pye, Deutsch on the ice. And looks like Lindsay and Schmidt on D. Deutsch, Pye, and number 28 for the Rampage is Colin Friesen. Friesen wins the draw. Here comes Pye across the blue line. Pye maintains possession, pulls up, gets knocked off the puck. Good play by the Tigers, and here they come. Here's an opportunity, breakaway, and Foy passes across. We should have taken the shot there. It was an opportunity averted. Had a great opportunity to get the shot off. Rampage back the other way. Gets turned over, and the Tigers now through the neutral zone. Top of the slot, shot goes wide. Rebound goes wide around the boards. Rampage able to clear, kept in nicely there by the Tigers, but backed up there by Deutsch. Here he comes across the red line, passes over to Pye. Pye tries to make a move on Krantz. Good job by Krantz. And again, Pye shoot the puck there, and you hear the coaches screaming the same thing. He's got to shoot it. He's in a good shooting position, was in the grade A scoring area. He's got to release it. Winogle, shot just goes wide. Put down deep by Deutsch and chased after there by Steidehar. Winogle now, after off the cycle. Winogle skates all the way to the top and back around the other way. He's going to do a full lap here. Gets knocked off the puck. And he gets some help from Blake. Blake and Winogle now in the corner, going up against Turner and Krantz. Two longtime teammates for this Tigers organization. Referee telling them to play it, and Krantz will throw it around. And the Tigers will clear it through the middle of the ice, blocked by Winogle. Picked up by Turner. Here comes Charlie Turner. Shot on net, steered aside by Foy up into the netting, and we'll get a face-off to his left.
You know, Sean, I hate to be a broken record, but these guys got to shoot more. Both teams. We both saw two great opportunities. The Tigers came down the left side, had a clear open shot for a shot, and chose to pass. You know, in a game like this, one-on-one, where the goaltenders are standing on their head, you just got to test them. You got to bounce it off of me. You never know what's going to happen.
That's exactly right. 12:06 left to go here in the second period. All tied up at 1-1. Tigers win the draw. D-to-D pass. Shot blocked by Kinseth that actually gets through. Foy, another save. Looked like Kinseth blocked it, but it got through. Foy makes 2 good saves there, and Kinseth tries to cut back. And again, he gets it knocked off his stick. And we're going to get a penalty here on the Rampage. So Boone Kinseth's going to go to the box. And we'll see what the referee calls here. Cross-checking. So it's a tough penalty to take away from the play.
Yeah. No, you know, it's close enough to releasing the puck where if you just hit him with the shoulder, you're gonna be fine. It's just a physical play. But again, it's one of those things where if you bring your stick up, you bring it horizontal to the ice, you're not making a play on the puck. You're only making a play on their cross-checking. So that it makes it so easy for the refs to see. Just go in with the body, hit them with the shoulder, let them know you were there, and get on with your life. But the Rampage have got to kill off 2 minutes here. Hopefully they can keep it out of the zone and keep this 1-1.
Tigers on the power play here. They win the draw. One-timer goes wide. Picked up on the half wall. Back up top. Tigers setting in an overload. And this pass there, and they're going to have to regroup in the neutral zone. Pressured there by Pye. Cross-ice pass. Turner fires it down deep, and the Tigers will chase after it. Fish will get there first, and he'll tie it up against the boards. Try to squeeze some time out of this clock. 3 Tigers players there. They're going to come out with it. Back up top. Blocks the middle of the ice. Gets it over. Shot on net with traffic in front. Foy makes the save. Good job by Foy to get his eyes through all the traffic. And a good job by the Tigers to get it on net.
Yeah, nice job by the Rampage defenseman there, clearing it out. Yeah, there was a bunch of bodies in between the puck and Foy. Luckily, he was able to get a clear shot at the net. Had the defenseman not been doing their job, he might have had a couple screams, maybe a tip or something to deal with. So great job all around, making sure that puck stays out of the net. Regroup, get a face-off, hopefully get that puck down out of the zone.
Lindsay and Schmidt on D, Kreisen and Esplin on forward. And face-off is won by the Tigers. They were able to set up, walks off the half wall, shot on net. Foy with the save, rebound. Foy Freeling in front, tried to get the rebound, and Foy makes another save as Freeling had some room there. Tigers will recollect, set up behind their own net. Get going there with the 05 breakout. Cross ice play, Freeling. Turnover there in the neutral zone. Tigers will have to regroup. Pressure there by Kreisen. Beating her up the ice. And can't quite connect, and here comes the Rampage. Schmidt. Shot. In a goal! Schmidt fires it top shelf again as Graybill goes down, and a short-handed goal with 10:29 left to go in the second period. That's a huge goal. Another defenseman ripping it. Great release, and finds it top shelf over Graybill. Beat him on the blocker hand. And what a shot.
You look at that percentage-wise, that is a low percentage shot. In any normal situation, that shot just gets deflected off into the corner. But with those certain circumstances, the puck coming back, it's shorthanded, maybe the defenseman is slacking off a little bit, you get the perfect opportunity for a shot and it goes in. You never know what's going to happen when you put the puck on that, especially when you're down on the kill. So now they have a 1-goal lead and they're still killing. It's a great job by the Rampage. Hopefully they can clear this up and get another opportunity full strength.
2 goals by 2 Rampage defensemen for their offense tonight. 2 impressive shots by 2 Rampage defensemen.
Strong shooters from out there. Those are not easy shots to hit those pinpoint spots, and man, did they hit them.
On the forecheck, Pinto Sanchez, Mariama tying the puck up. Great job by him to kill time. He's being held up there. Tigers try to connect through the neutral zone. Another turnover. And the Rampage will kill this one off, and it's 5-on-5 as the Tigers throw it back into the neutral zone. Fish up to Pye. Pye stops. Gets hung up, turns the puck over, and the Tigers will throw it down deep. Fish, though, will pick it off and get it up the ice to number 8. Larson can't get to it. We'll get an icing and a face-off back in the Rampage zone. 9:28 left to go here in the second period. 2-1 Rampage. And the face-off will be to the left of Rampage goaltender Foy, Jack Foy.
Back to full strength. We get all 5 fresh guys out there, get the lines back to how the coaches want it, be able to win the face-off and break it out.
Jack Foy from Clayton, North Carolina. coming into the Rampage organization.
Love seeing representation from the other 49 states here in Colorado. Such a growing, great area for hockey. It's great to see other folks from around the country and around the world come and enjoy the great state of hockey that we have here in Colorado.
Tigers control. Hansen chips it out of the zone, back in the neutral zone. And chipped back to the middle, offsides. Saarinen backhands it up the middle of the ice. Kind of a dangerous play there. Luckily an offsides. We're going to face off in the neutral zone with 9:01 left to go here in the period. Wholesale line change for the Rampage. Charles Blake on the ice. Along with Blake Chapman. Rampage win the draw. Here comes Chapman. Down the wall. Thrown into the boards hard. And then another big hit. Sweetahar. Rampage control back out front. Sweetahar couldn't get a stick on it. They wanted to get a penalty here.
Heard some stick
on the Tigers. As Albano.
21 black.
Nope, it's going to be against Bird. Bird's going to head to the box.
I heard some stick work, but I'm not sure what the call is.
So the Rampage will have a great opportunity here to show off their power play. As Bird goes to the box, he'll get called. Let's see what the referee calls here. 2 minutes for roughing. So Bird will go sit for 2 minutes in shame and think about the roughing call he was assessed, and the Rampage will have an opportunity here on the power play. It'll be number 96, Caden Geramo.
Comes at the perfect opportunity here. Just getting that momentum back from their own kill.
Rampage
Get some possession.
Win the draw. Pye up front. Pye passes across. Shot. One-timer up into the netting and out. It was off the side of the net. As Pye passes over to Deutsch, and he fires a one-timer on the right side to the left of Graybill. Didn't quite get all on it, but good opportunity there. He just needs to move to the middle a little bit more.
Yep.
A little bit too far outside. He can take that time and space away. Just put himself in a little bit better of a shooting position.
Exactly. You got to recognize when you have that time up at the point. You know, being a defenseman, you're always a little in a hurry. You don't want to lose the puck at the blue line, but if you recognize you have that time, take it, step in, take that shot, make it count.
Both players will be kicked out. It'll be Cale Freeling against Clayton Deutsch, and Deutsch wins the draw. They'll be able to set up in the corner, fire it up top to the point, and back to Deutsch. Deutsch throws it in the corner to Larson. Larson back to the half wall, over top. Fish to Pye. Pye walks towards the middle. Again, possible opportunity to shoot there for Pye. Got to take those opportunities. Deutsch shot. Save made by Graybill. And again, probably just needs to get a little bit more towards that face-off dot. Another one-timer, and the goaltender, Graybill,
Took it in the gut.
took one.
Might have gotten in the groin there.
So I don't know, might have gone off, found a spot on his glove. We'll see. Looks like he's going to be okay. Wincing in pain a little bit, but
Protective pads only do so much. I tell you what, goalies are the bravest people out on the ice, facing those shots, flexing, all that stuff. You really got to give it to those guys.
that was a hard one-timer by Deutsch. It'll be number 15, Blake Chapman, taking the draw here. He'll center up number 22, Stidehar. And Graybill will make the save. We'll get another face-off. So Winogle, Stidehar, Chapman at forward. Got Blake and Schmidt. So 4 forwards and 1 defenseman. With just over a minute left on this power play. Rampage win the draw. Back up top. Schmidt. Stidehar shot goes high and wide. Picked up on the half wall by Winogle. He'll settle it down. Get it up top to Schmidt. Schmidt back up top. One-timer just goes wide. Good shot there by the Rampage. Just wide though. Winogle in the corner. Gets it over. Here's it up top. Oh, tried to find Chapman down the middle. Good play there. Just couldn't quite connect. Rampage maintained possession. Up top. Winogle. One-timer. Stidehar off the point. Oh, and the goal. Beautiful shot. As number 22, Brandon Stidehar, fires the shot. We'll see who got the rebound.
Blake Chapman got that goal there.
Blake Chapman
standing right in front of the net.
Right in front, finds a juicy rebound and buries it. And the Rampage capitalize on the power play. Some great puck movement. I like their setup. I like the fact they're really trying to set up the one-timers. And they get one on net. That was a hard shot.
Steiderherd, he'd been teeing it up the entire power play. It was just a matter of time till he got either a shot or a goal of himself or a nice juicy rebound. Chapman did a great job battling through the defenseman in front, making sure he was there to put it deep, and he put it in. No mistake on that. Nice 2-goal lead for the Rampage here. 7 minutes left in the second period.
Back to the action. Boone Kinseth back behind the net. Kreisen with it. Kreisen tries to fire it up to Hertz. Hertz was stepping down and wasn't able to get the pass. He'll do a good job to get back, though, as the Tigers control. Hertz cuts off his man. Fired back up the wall. And the Tigers will turn it back to the corner. Good job there maintaining possession by the Tigers. Cycles it back to the corner. They're going to work out of the corner. Up top now. D-to-D pass. An opportunity for a shot block. Good job by Kinseth to close the gap. Getting that shooting lane quickly. Puck in the corner now. Tied up. Buechner there battling. Hertz will step around the front of his net. Pick it up. Fired around the boards. And Ariyama gets it out. Here comes Kinseth. Kinseth tries to get to the middle of the ice. Knocked off there. It was a 1-on-3. Turnover here. Kinseth. Kinseth to Pye. Pye, nice move. Makes a nice turn move. Throws it deep in the corner. Buechner will skate after it. Fire it back up the wall. And Hansen will chip it around. And Albano up the ice. Turnover there. And the Rampage. Nice indirect pass into the zone. As Deutsch gets up with Geromo. Going around the boards, 5-4 checks, and the Tigers able to clear and ice it. They'll relieve the pressure, and we'll get an icing call with 5:48 left to go here in the second period.
Lots of pressure here by the Rampage. You see that kind of thing come out with icings and sloppy play from the Tigers. Rampage keep this up. They're in good shape for the rest of the period for sure.
I really like number 9, Nathan Pye, having a good game. I'd like to see him shoot the puck more, but boy, he's a skilled little player.
He's setting it up. You know, if he's even though he's not shooting as much as you'd like to see, he's sure working his tail off, and he's setting up the rest of the plays for everyone else.
Pye now with it. He has it turned over, and they'll have to chase it down. Pye in the neutral zone. Good D-to-D pass. To Saarinen. Pass across now. Pye with it. Pye makes a move. Fires it. Goes high and wide. Short angle shot there. Here's Pye again. Pye passes across. Shot. Oh, he's got to shoot the puck there, Deutsch. And boy, the coaches are screaming, shoot the puck. That's an opportunity you've got to take, as he tried to pass it across the middle. One too many passes. Shot, save made by Foy. That was a knuckle puck. Turner just about made it a 3-2 game for the Tigers. And we're going to get another penalty, this time on the Tigers. Here come the Rampage. Esplin. And knocks the official down again. That poor guy, he's down hurt once again. We're going to get a stoppage of play as the official is just punched the ice with his hand.
Hit his knee again.
Yeah, he is not happy. Hit his knee again, and we'll get a injury timeout. That official has just taken a beating today.
And on the penalty we saw, Cannon, I
think he might have broke his hand by punching the ice. He was so upset about his knee.
Yeah.
I've never seen a guy punch the ice like that. And he is in a lot of pain right now. We'll go ahead and take a commercial break as we tend to the injured official. We'll be back on the World Sports Broadcasting Network, Rampage TV. It's 3-1 Rampage over the Tigers. Back to Monument Ice Rinks here as the official is helped off the ice. And his night is over. We'll go to a 3-man system here instead of a 4-man. So the referees a little bit more work.
Rough thing to see. You know, the referees, it's not easy. It's not an easy job. It's always a risk of getting hurt. Hopefully he's able to get back into the game, get back to working soon.
Blake Chapman on the draw here. Dave Esplin and Steidahar. Steidahar chases after in the corner. Fired around up to Winogle at the point as the Rampage will get this power play set up. Winogle, cross ice, Steidahar, one-timer, blocked by Ping. And the Rampage will work hard to get to the rebound. Steidahar, cross ice shot. Oh, it just goes wide as Joey Winogle had the angle. But he misses the net. Esplin in front, gets pushed into the net, and we'll get a face-off net off its moorings. 4:31 left to go here in the period.
And those coming up, those looking to play for 18U Rampage, please rewind and look at Steidahar's hit on Pang out in this corner here. He had the full opportunity. Pang had his back to him. He could have lit him up. He could have gotten a game misconduct. He could have on that. What he did, he slowed up just enough to where he could put Pang into the glass, take Pang out of the game, out of the play, but not take him out of the game. Great job by him. Way to slow up and do the smart move.
Rampage shot and miss. Winogle picks it up off the rebound. He'll skate around the net. Back up top. Steidahar has it turned over by the Tigers' Winner. Good stick by Winner. Here comes Winogle though. Makes a move. Pulls it to the net. Shot onto Graybill. Can't quite get it. Good play by Winogle. And Esplin now will set up behind his net. Steidahar up top. Schmidt over Winogle. Winogle fires to the middle, and again, another opportunity. It was a right-handed shot. That was a good opportunity just to fire that on net. Here comes the Rampage. Schmidt will throw it in front, tried a short angle shot on Graybill. Not a bad play there.
You never know. Could have bounced off his shoulder there. It came real close.
Smart play by Schmidt. Here comes the Rampage back through the crease. Geramo goes up top to Schmidt. He'll set up here. Off the wall, Deutsch to Geramo. Nice pass up front. Shot on net. Graybill with the save as Joey Winogle stepped into the high slot, fired one. Graybill saw it all the way, able to glove it down. Some good movement there by the Rampage.
Yeah, great pressure, great movement, great ability to take a look, see who's open, hear a lot of communication on the ice. Just like we've been saying, we just love to see a couple more shots here and there. They've had some great opportunities for some shots. They look for passes, they look for the extra move. Just put it on net. Graybill's struggling right now. You guys have the 2-goal lead. Lay it down on him.
Rampage control. High. Up at the point. 4 forwards and 1D again for the Rampage. Geramo maintains it on the half wall after a little bit of pressure. Geramo stops, goes back the other way. Geramo tries to get it in front to Kinset. Kinset battles for it. Buechner able to get it out of the front of the net, and Buechner chases after it. Oh, almost able to spring a breakaway, but nice job by Pye. Pye gets knocked to the ice. Krantz throws it on the ice, and we will get an icing with 2:46 left. That'll kill the penalty off, and so we're back to 5-on-5.
Great effort by Pye to keep that turnover from turning into something more fortuitous for the Tigers. He's able to keep his composure, get that puck in, get in the zone, and get the puck deep. They're able to set up another face-off in the zone. Great job on him, not panicking and making the right decision.
Colin Kreisen will step in to take the draw. Got number 63, Charles Blake, with him. And Pinto Sanchez Mariama. Blake off the half wall, pulls up, fires it in the corner. Behind the net for Mariama. He can't quite get it back. He was looking for Kreisen. Couldn't quite connect. Good thought there. And Sarnen tries to fire it cross ice, gets blocked, and the Rampage will have to regroup here in the neutral zone. Good play through the middle of the ice, dump down deep, and away the Rampage come on the forecheck. Kreisen gets knocked to the ice. Blake and Kreisen battling there. Mariama will back him up. Nice play up to the point. Shot on net. Doesn't quite get through, and the Tigers will clear down the length of the ice. Foy makes the save, and he'll play it to Carmody. Here comes Winogle. Winogle tries to get through 2 players, gets held up, dropped to the ice. Gets some help from Mariama. He picks it up off the wall, fires it back to Winogle in the corner. Ogle gets knocked to the ice. Gets some help there from Blake. And Saarinen steps in. Here's Ogle now with the face-off circle. With the face-off dot, fires it. He had Blake in front. Couldn't quite connect. Good pressure here by the Rampage. Ogle maintains pressure. Throws it back for Blake. Blake out of the corner now. He'll come out of the corner. Cycles it back to Ogle turns. Lots out of the corner behind the net. Ogle tries a wraparound. Save made by Graybill. And Turner tries to chip it off, and it makes a strange bounce back in front. And again, another icing, but on net. So good job by the Tigers to avoid the icing by getting those down on net. And they're able to get it in the zone and start their forecheck. Schmidt ties up his man. Up the ice and out of the zone. Dave Esplin with it. Across the red line, across the blue. Gets it to his forehand. Esplin shot. Oh, it's off the post, inside post. Great play by Esplin as he came right through the slot and fired it far side on the ice. What a great shot. Went off that inside post.
Just missed.
So Graybill got beat there, but his best friend to his left saves the day. Just again, another great play by Esplin. He coming across and he fires it across his body and just about beat Graybill. Back in the corner in the Rampage end, kept in on the point. And Rampage able to clear. Hansen now for the Tigers in the neutral zone. Fires it up the ice to the middle. Picked up there, and here come the Tigers. Shot on net right in the red basket of Foy. Makes an easy save, and that'll do it for the second period. So the Rampage, after a couple defensemen score, they get a nice power play goal off a rebound. Blake Chapman makes it 3-1. And the Tigers will go to the locker room first. Rampage will wait for them to clear the ice. Zamboni will come back out. We'll resurface this thing. And we've got a heck of a finish coming up as the Rampage will take a 2-goal lead into the locker room after starting this second period tied up at 1.
Yeah, great response in the second period from the Rampage here. You definitely saw they took their mistakes to heart. We saw a lot more shots, a lot more just up ice play. It was a great job from the Rampage. A 2-goal lead, it's nothing to sit back and relax by, so there's still going to be a lot of hockey to play in these last 20 minutes.
Now we'll take a break on the Rampage TV World Sports Broadcasting Network. I want to thank ASTV Productions, all of their crew and staff. We do want to apologize about our first game and the technical difficulties we had. We're glad to be back online, and it's just the start of the season.
What are you going to do?
Worked out. So frustrating. We were here yesterday, David, getting everything set up. We tested it. It was beautiful. Murphy's Law.
Murphy's Law. If you got to have it work, it's not going to work. So
the glass half full. We're on the air now. We've got a heck of a hockey game, and we're going to have one heck of a third period coming up. We'll take a break on Rampage TV. We'll be back for the start of the third period.
2.
Welcome back to Rampage TV for an exciting conclusion of our doubleheader. Rampage versus Tigers, 3-1 right now. The Tigers out in front. Shots last period, 17-10 in favor of the Rampage for a game total 26 for the Rampage, 21 to 21. Rampage leading in shots for both periods. Total of 26 to 21 Rampage. More shots, more shots, more shots, David. That's what they need this period.
Hey, you know, you see it on the scoreboard. That's what we were saying after the first period. The shots were very close. You see what happens when you spend more time down in the offensive zone and you just bounce pucks off the goaltender. You get more opportunities. There's a lot less stress. I'm sure Foy enjoyed the second period a lot more than he enjoyed the first.
Absolutely. Joey Minoga will take the draw. Brave Esplin. And Rampage will win the draw. Hertz fires it up the ice. Dumped in the zone by Cole Larson. Rampage with forecheck. Need more speed there. That forecheck's just got to go. The F1 has got to not be stopping his speed and gliding at any time. So,
last thing you want to do is wait to see what the defenseman does. You want to dictate what he does. You want to push him one side or the other. You want to make him scared.
oh, big shot. And what a save! And it's out of the no goal. Floyd makes the initial save. Rebound came across, and I don't know how he dove across to stop that puck. But wow, play of the game right there for Mr. Foy from North Carolina.
Stuck that stick out there, slid across, and just tapped it with the thick part of the stick. Was able to gather it in. Good on his defenseman for making sure to get in, making sure the puck doesn't go by. But what a fantastic stop!
Jack Foy, great save. I hope we got that one from the end zone camera because that was a highlight save. That's going to be on ESPN.
Absolutely.
Dramo wins the draw. Tigers control. Here's Turner. Turner shoots the puck, just goes wide. That wasn't Turner, sorry. That was Adams. Misses the net there. Good opportunity off the draw. Adams now skates in front. And Krantz falls down. And here comes Pye. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Tries to get it over to Deutsch. Deutsch can't get a stick on it. Good back check pressure there by the Tigers. And out of the zone it comes. Schmidt will regroup here in the neutral zone. Passes over to Pye. Pye to the middle of the ice to Geramo. Geramo throws it in front. Shot. Save made. Puck's bouncing. Here's another shot by Pye. That goes high and wide. 3 points on the field goal there. And behind the net it comes. Schmidt will pinch down from this point, try to keep it in. Tigers will whack it out. And Rampage will have to regroup. Carmody. Oh, he just another second to look up the ice. He turned, made the quick pass, and he had a player. There'll be an icing here, and we'll get a face-off.
That's where poise comes in. If Carmody just takes another second, realizes he has another second, man, he hits a wide open forward coming across the center. But you know, you live and you learn. He'll be able to look back at this on video when they do that and realize that, you know, sometimes you just have a little extra second. Just calm down.
Rampage win the draw. Back up to the point though. Shot goes far wide and out of the zone, all the way down to the other end. No icing. And Steinhar chases after it. Keeps it on his stick. Back up top. Steinhar shot on net. Save made. Good play there by Steinhar to get that puck on net. Surprise. Looked like a surprise. Graybill. Shot and miss there from the point from Saarinen. He'll come back and retrieve though. Saarinen with it. He's accosted. Good play there by Freeling to pressure. Turn over here. Butner with it now. All started on that forecheck pressure by Freeling, and Foy will cover it up. So a good hustle by the Tigers. Actually, that was not Freeling. That was number 14 for the Tigers.
You can see why the NHL players aren't usually allowed to tuck in their jerseys. Makes it kind of hard to see those names and numbers sometimes.
Kreisen will take the draw. Loses it. Tigers up top. Shot goes wide. Back behind the net. Picked up by Hertz. Hertz throws it up the ice. Tigers collect it. Regroup in the neutral zone. Can't get it deep though. Now they do on the second attempt. Hertz now has some time. He gets his feet north. Fires it up the ice. Tipped in the zone by Mariama, and Kinseth after it. Kinseth up top to Hertz. Hertz shot on net. Tip just goes wide. And Rampage working hard down low. Tried to fire it up top. Tipped, and it comes back in the corner. Good hit there by Kinseth. Good pressure here by the Rampage. Prize and Kinsworth, and here's Hertz with the shot. Through traffic, is blocked. Rebound, Mariama. And the goaltender is going to hold it. Good traffic in front. 17:05, another opportunity for the Rampage. And we'll get a face-off to the left of Graybill.
Seeing a little bit of the rough stuff kick up. It's going to be definitely a physical third period. Rampage just need to keep control of the puck, keep doing what they're doing. The rough stuff isn't going to complicate two things as much as long as they stay out of the box.
Zach Hertz from Billings, Montana, stepping in there with a nice low shot to try to get some junk in front to bang home. Great play by him. Tigers turn it over. Esplin with it now. Through the neutral zone. Off the wall into the zone. Tigers will clear off the glass, and Tigers able to clear. Here they come now. They have a little bit of room. Pulls up, loses an edge, and picked up there by Winogo. Here comes Joey Winogo with some speed through the neutral zone. He'll take it wide. He's got Esplin behind him. Good play there by the Tigers. Squeeze him off the puck, and they're able to clear. Oh, a soft play there. A turnover, and Esplin able to pick it up as the high forward. Larson with it now. Larson holds up, tries to get it out front. Blocked by the Tigers. Thrown up top to Schmidt. Schmidt keeps it in, fires it back down all the way around. Esplin couldn't handle it, and the Tigers will be able to walk out of the zone with it. Cross ice pass. Here come the Tigers across the blue line. Shot. Save made by Foy off this blocker. Lindsay picks up the rebound. Lindsay, cross ice pass. Here comes Esplin. Esplin across the blue line. Fires it towards the net. Good little play there. It looks like he was trying to get that over to Schmidt, who was jumping in. Wasn't able to connect. Good heads-up play by Schmidt to join that rush. And Deutsch will skate after it. Tigers fired around the boards. Deutsch will get to it. Up top now. Kept in by Lindsay. Lindsay fires it around behind the net. Chased after there by number 96 for the Rampage, Geramo. And Lindsay now in the neutral zone. We'll have to regroup. We'll fire it D to D to Schmidt. Schmidt will pick it up off the boards. And chip to the middle of the ice. Pye picks it up there. Good play by Pye to stay with it. Pye shot on net. I don't know if that was tipped or if Graybill got a piece of it, but Pye, good job getting it off his stick. Here comes Pye again. See if he shoots one more time. Loses the puck. He'll come out top. He'll have to regroup in the neutral zone. Nathan Pye sticks with it. Top of the circle, he'll pull up, takes a look, fires it across. Good pass there. Can't be handled there by Sarnan. He'll throw it to the net, though. It just goes wide. Good job there by Pye to find some time and space and find the open man. Here comes the Tigers. Tigers throw it to the middle of the ice. Freeling tried to connect. Gets rubbed off the puck. Up to the point. Shot on that with traffic. Foy, right pad save. Going back out front, and a shot by Butner. Save made by Foy. And he'll cover. So an opportunity there by Breck Butner. Heck of a player he is. Fun to coach him. We had him for that year. Spark plug player, character kid. I sure hope he has some longevity junior college hockey.
He's got one of those personalities that you just love to coach. He works as hard as he can. He loves the game. Sometimes he loves a little too much. He gets a little upset, but man, you just can't teach that. You can't teach that sort of passion.
He does have a fire in his belly. Nice to see him having some success tonight. Tigers pick it off in the neutral zone. Come across the blue line. Shot. Foy, right pad save. Rebound. Foy with another right pad save. Coming across. I'll tell you, his pushing from his left to right is absolutely phenomenal. Great save by Foy.
You know, you see a lot of those in goalies sometimes if they're missing the height. You know, Foy's not your 6'5" goaltender that you're going to see sometimes at this age. But man, does he have the movement and the ability, the vision, the sense, all those other things that you would wish for a goaltender.
You're a junior hockey coach or scout, you should be taking your eyes and watching Foy here. Jack Foy, Clayton, North Carolina, 5'9", 160 pounds.
Definitely enough to cover up that net, I'll tell you what.
Athletic goaltender, back to the action here. Blake with it in the corner. Blake will skate it out, fires it up the ice and back to the Tigers. Tigers will regroup in the neutral zone. He's trying to find number 22, Stidehar. Couldn't connect, and Hertz will have to regroup here. He'll get help from Fish. Fish in the corner. Reverses it to Hertz. Good play there by Fish. Create a little time and space for Hertz. Hertz up the ice a little too hard. Can't hit Kinseth. And we're going to get an icing as that puck was a little bit too high over the stick of Kinseth, and we'll get a face-off to the left of Foy with 13:22 left to go here in the third period. It's a 3-1 Rampage lead. It'll be Kinseth along with Pinto Sanchez Mariama. Colin Kreisen will step in to take the draw. Schmidt and Garrett Lindsay will open the scoring with a brilliant shot early in the game on D. Here comes Kreisen. Skates it into the zone, gets rubbed off by Freeling, knocked to the ice. Puck in the corner. Picked up by the Tigers. And you can hear Cale Freeling screaming from the far side of the rink. One of the best communicators on the ice is number 4 for the Tigers, Freeling.
Oh, absolutely.
He certainly lets you know where he's at. Dumped in by Winogle, chased after there by Mariama on the forecheck. Tigers able to control through the middle of the ice. And here comes the Tigers clean out of the zone. Great step up by Lindsay. Squeezes off his man. Good play by Garrett Lindsay. Esplin now with it. Fires it up the ice. Can't quite connect with Winogle. Tigers will regroup again in the neutral zone. Chip turned over. Lindsay with it. And Mariama gets it in the zone. Tigers will control it here. Some good neutral zone play. Foy save with the right pad and his stick. Tigers once again have to regroup. Dumped in. And Garrett Lindsay will pick it up. He'll just flip it up and out of the zone. Little game of back and forth in the neutral zone here. Tigers come out with it. Winogle applying pressure. And the Tigers able to get it in the zone. Picked off by Espino on the back check pressure. Nice job by him. Hits Schmidt. Here comes Schmidt. Schmidt to Winogle. Winogle across the blue line. Winogle fires a puck, save made by Graybill. Winogle picks up the rebound out in front. Shot and a goal. And Pye gets a goal. Nathan Pye shoots the puck off the rebound. And from Redwood City, California, Nathan Pye.
Boy, did he deserve that. All the hard work he's put in all game long, setting up opportunities for other players, getting the puck in the zone, getting shots on net. Everything that has come together, he deserved that goal. 100%. That's all hard work right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, and I apologize to Nan. I've been calling him Nathan all game. Nathan Pye gets the goal. And assist by 34 Winogle. And number 25, Schmidt, will get credit for the 2 assists. Pye breaks it open here. 3-goal lead with 11:25. That's a big goal, David, at this point in the game.
Yeah, this late in the game, you know, it's not an insurmountable lead, but it's especially with as hard as both teams have been playing. It's not like the Tigers are having an off game. It's not like they're being sloppy or lazy or anything like that. This is a hard-fought game. It's just come down to taking advantage of opportunities and getting those shots on net, and the Rampage have done the most. So, you know, the Tigers could still come back, but as far as the Rampage is concerned, you're feeling pretty. Of course, you're going to want another goal. You never know. You never want to just stop and lay back, because that's when games disappear from you.
Tigers win the draw. They'll fire it down the ice. No icing here. Maury Sarnen throws it up the ice. Picked up by Pye. Here comes Pye through the middle of the ice with some speed. Passes it over to Deutsch. Deutsch fires it on net. Just goes wide. Throws it out front. Pye's there. Pye's shot save made by Graybill. Pye right in front of Graybill, and Graybill makes a big save there as Pye just about collected his second of the game. Back to back.
Moore doing the right thing at the right time. But that whole shift by that whole line was just phenomenal. The moving the puck, the speed, the aggressiveness. And once you get it down low, I saw 2 forwards standing in front of the net, ready for any sort of rebound, pass, anything you need. That's exactly what you want to see as a coach.
I was just going to say that, David. If the youngsters are watching out there, take a look at the position of Pye on that opportunity and the goal that he scored, net front. Cleaning up, getting some trash rebounds. Another shot off the draw. Graybill makes a couple saves.
And you got to
nets off. We'll get a face off to his right.
You got to be tough to be a player like that as well. You know, as a defenseman, I know it was my job to make your life miserable if you're standing in front of the net. You got to be tough. You got to stand your ground. You got to get low. Make sure your center of gravity is low so they're not going to knock you out of the way. Get your stick on the ice. Be ready for anything that comes with you. And hey, you're going to get a goal if you do all those things right.
Blake Chapman on the draw. Tigers will lose the draw. The shot was blocked. Tigers will be able to connect and come out of the zone. Fish, good job stepping up in the middle of the ice. He'll fire it around for his partner. Hurts. He can't quite reach it. Charlie Turner after it for the Tigers. Turner tries to cycle it back down deep. Takes a big hit. And the Tigers control. Freeling behind the net. Freeling gets accosted by Hertz. He'll stick with it though. Cale Freeling gets help from one of his forwards, Charlie Turner now with it. Turner throws it back down deep. Turner behind the net. Looking for Freeling. Freeling couldn't quite get a shot off as he gets accosted by Blake. Nice play there by Turner to find Freeling. He just wasn't able to get the handle on it and get the shot off. And the Rampage back to forechecking. Freeling now with it in his defensive zone. Good pass across, and Tigers able to come out of the zone with ease. Garrett Lindsay will have to chase it down. Nice hit, a head fake there to beat Adams. Great play by Lindsay. Fake left, fake right, took off with it. Kreisen gets accosted, puck goes into the corner. Back up top, Lindsay, shot on net, save made. Traffic in front again. And another shot off the post. Goaltender's down, and we've got a goal. So Graybill could not get up, and a shot on net is going to go in the back of the net, and it's a 5-1 hockey game.
You know, the Tigers do have an argument for goaltender interference. At that point, it was incidental. The goaltender had already been messed up, and the offensive player was trying to collect the stick. He was out of the way. There is that argument, but from what I see, it didn't necessarily impede his ability to continue in the play. So it's a good goal for the Rampage. Referees agree. They may have a little chat about it, but you know, it wasn't as clean cut as you'd hope to see, right?
Now Graybill just unable to get back up on his feet and across, sprawled out on his backside, and
I think that's where it comes down to a judgment call by the referees, whether or not he was still being impeded by the player who had run into him, or if he had time to get up, get position, and get up. You know, maybe he was searching for his stick and could have been doing other things. That's really when it comes down. It looks like the referees agree there was a goal. Looks like any sort of contact or anything came just long enough before the actual goal to not count as impeding the goalie at the time.
Well, it's official, 5-1.
Yeah. Not a clean goal, but hey, you'll take it in any situation.
So the referee's over talking to the bench.
Fair enough. I would have some questions about it as well, but if you look at it in its entirety, you know, I tend to agree with the refs that the goalie, he was impeded. Had the goal been scored maybe 5 seconds earlier, I would certainly see the case. But it was he was far enough removed that the offensive player was able to get up, collect the stick, and get in position before that shot was taken. So,
well, and a good lesson for goaltenders there. If you're watching, you've got to be able to get up quickly and get back into the play.
Forget your stick. Just worry about the puck.
Yep.
You know, if he's really impeding you, it's on the refs to call it. But you can't always rely on the refs to see it your way. You got to make the save yourself. Do what you can, and hey, sometimes even fighting for yourself to get back into position will show the refs how tangled up you are. So just something to keep an eye out for those young goaltenders out there.
Icing here as Schmidt tried to find Kinseth. Just bounced over his stick before he was able to chip it in. 9:28 left to go, 5-1 hockey game. So the Rampage coming out and exactly what they wanted to do, and that was keep the foot on the gas and extend the lead. It's a 3-1 hockey game heading into this period. You allow Colorado Springs to get that goal, and it's a different hockey game right now.
Precisely. Now your job right now is kill that clock. Get possession, no matter where you are. Possess the puck. Make sure the other team doesn't get any hold of it.
Good breakout there, and offsides as Kreisen came across the blue line and got a player just over the blue line. So we're going to face off in the neutral zone. Line change for Rampage. Carmody on D along with Mari Sarnen. Ogle, Larson, Esplin. Going up against Breck Butner. Butner wins the draw. Tigers control. D-to-D pass. He'll gain the red line. Fire it down deep. Foy will stop it behind the net. He'll continue actually the path right along to Esplin. Esplin's going to kick it back. Sarnen. He fires around the boards and picked up off the half wall there. Larson, he clears it out of his zone. Good play by him. And the Tigers are forced to regroup in the neutral zone. Good forecheck by Esplin. He'll pick it off. Pass to Ogle. Shot and a goal. So a great play by Esplin. And a heads-up play as Joey Winogle streaking down through the crease finds him, and Winogle buries it. And it's a 6-1 hockey game. So the Rampage taking control with 8:53 left to go.
I think we really came down to that, other than Winogle putting a dime of a shot on the goaltender. Is heard him from all the way across the ice calling out to Esplin for that pass. Esplin was in the corner. He couldn't see where anyone was going on, but he heard the voice. He was able to turn around, find the white jersey, streaking towards the net, and complete that goal.
Rampage off the opening face-off here after the goal. Tigers control. They'll fire it cross ice. Boy will steer it up to the half wall. And Palmoti will circle it back for Sarnen. He loses it. Helps out from Winogle. There's an opportunity. And Foy's going to cover it up as Turner gets a stick on it. Takes a little jab at the goaltender.
Now's the time to stay out of the box. I see the Rampage warning Turner about touching the goaltender, but you don't want to push it far enough that you're going to get the referees looking at you.
Jaramo will take the draw here. Deutsch and Pye. Rampage win the draw. Fired around the boards for Fish. Now Fish up the ice. Good play there by Fish. Takes a hit to make a play. Pye across the ice. Great job to Deutsch. Deutsch tries to get it on net. And the Tigers are able to block it and get it out of the zone. Fish is going to have to regroup. No icing here. Fish has got plenty of time as the Tigers are on a change. He'll fire it up to Pye. Pye tried to chip it up the ice in the zone, and out of the zone it comes. So here comes Pye now. He'll get some speed coming through the neutral zone. Pye passes it over to Deutsch. Deutsch fires it on net. Save made. Rebound Pye. Another save made by Graybill. And the Tigers control. Hertz will step in, pinch on his man. Nice hit there as he puts his body into K.O. Freeling. Graybill will cover. We'll get a face-off. 7:39 left to go. And it'll
like we're getting a face-off out of the zone. Looks like it just went up and over to the glass there.
So Chapman on the ice with Blake and Steidehar. Schmidt on D with Lindsay. Both of those players with couple nice goals tonight. And a comfortable 5-goal lead right now for the Rampage with 7:34 left on the clock. Schmidt, cross ice play. Can't quite connect. Puck bouncing a little bit as Steidehar tried to get to it. We'll get a face-off all the way back into the zone to the left of Foy. And it'll be Blake Chapman stepping in to take this draw. He'll go against 29 Brett Buechner for the Tigers. And Buechner, face-off specialist, wins another one. Shot on net. Foy will steer it up into the netting and out. Buechner's money on draws. He wins a lot of draws, and there's a good opportunity there. The only issue for the Tigers is you win that, you go D to D, you got to get someone net front fast.
Exactly. It's one thing you got with Breck is a great offensive face-off taker. Always make sure he gets the best. Even if he doesn't win the face-off, he tends to tie up the other center, making sure that he doesn't get a play on the puck.
Tigers cross ice off their stick. Lindsay is able to swat at it, not out of the zone though. Picked up there by Schmidt. Schmidt up the ice. Great pass to Blake. Puck's turned over in the neutral zone. It comes. Here comes the Tigers. Buechner tries to make a move. Oh, and he is taken down hard by Schmidt. And we're going to get both of them. I don't know why he's calling both.
No.
Schmidt literally picked him up and body slammed him onto the ice.
Maybe there was some extracurriculars on the ice after the fact, but I mean, that was a clear one-way penalty. So he must have really seen something we did.
Rampage get a break there. As both will go to the box, 6:51 on the clock. It'll stay 5-on-5. Kinseth on the ice. Mariama. And Colin Kreisen. Palmoti and Sarnen on D. Face off to the right of Foy. Kreisen will step in for the draft against Charlie Turner.
It does look like on the replay that Buechner might have dragged him down after the call, but I mean...
Oh, he's body slammed. He just picked up off the ice.
That's the least you could do if you're getting pushed down to the ice like that. So I don't really blame Breck there. You know, but hey, 6-1 game. You got to do what you got to do.
Sarnen fires it back down deep. Kinsler forechecks after it. Tigers reverse the flow, and they'll have a little bit of time here to get it out. Off the glass into the netting, and we'll get a face-off in zone. Looks like Levi Krantz Just overskated that just a hair. And we'll get a face off to the right of Graybill. 6:20 left to go in this contest. So it went from a 1-1 after the end of the first period, 3-1 at the end of 2, and we're now 6-1, nearing the end of the third.
Rampage have continually found their mistakes and worked on it. They're getting a lot more shots. They're winning races. They're doing all the right things.
Minogle cycles it back for Esplin. Esplin fires it around up in front, and an opportunity there as the puck squirted in front of the net. Nobody home. Rampage will continue possession here in the offensive zone. Good job by them. Puck out up on the half wall. Fired back deep. Tigers are going to come out with it. Here comes the Tigers across the red line. Dumps it down deep. Gets knocked to the ice, and Carmody will pick up the loose change. Tries to fire it cross ice. Hits Winogle. Winogle finds it, and another turnover here. An opportunity for the Tigers if he can get a handle on it. And Freeling just couldn't get a handle on that one to get it off. It's happened a couple of times to him. He's just been handcuffed just a bit. Turnover by the Tigers, and here comes the Rampage. Larson. Pass across to Winogle. Winogle in the corner. Winogle skates out with it. He's got Deutsch up top. Deutsch will keep it alive, throws it back down deep. We'll get a line change. As Larson and Deutsch and Winogle will come off the ice. Deutsch stays on. Winogle and Larson come off. Pie on with number 96, Caden Joramo for the Rampage. Here comes Deutsch. Tries to pass to himself. Around the player, it's turned over. And Fish has to regroup. Tossed there by Freeling. Nice job by Fish. Maintain possession. Pie. Good pass. Gets it over to Joramo. And Rampage controlling their zone here. Shot on net, sharp angle, and tipped up into the glass. With 4:19 left to go. Face off. We'll come to the left of Graybill. Steinahar, Blake and Chapman, Lindsay and Schmidt on the ice at D. As the time winds down here for the Tigers, trying to mount any kind of comeback. Rampage doing a good job keeping the puck in their end. Off the draw, Tigers win. They fired around the boards, kept in by Schmidt nicely. And chased after there by Blake. Blake tries to find Steinahar. It gets bumped off. He'll check his man. And Larson, or Chapman after it now. Chapman throws it out front. Here's an opportunity for Lindsay. Lindsay shot. Glove saved by Graybill. Blake was in front. Chapman net front. And Graybill able to see it. Pull it out of the sky. And we get a face-off again to his left with 3:56 left to go in the third period. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to this opening weekend. We'll be back on the air in a couple weeks. Against the Rough Riders, we'll get a full broadcast schedule out. Looks like we'll be doing another doubleheader with the 14U AAA team and the 18 AAA team.
That'll be a great time. Another opportunity to see some more great talent in the state of Colorado. The Rough Riders is always a tough team coming out of the Boulder area. You never know what to expect coming from them. They have a great combination of skill, speed, and also toughness.
Mariama takes the draw. Rampage chase after it. Good hustle there by Colin Kreisen. Gets it over to on the wall there. And the Rampage continue to possess the puck. Kinseth, shot on net, just goes wide. Schmidt will step down from his point to keep the play alive. Kreisen and Mariama, Kinseth the high man. And the Tigers are able to clear. And Lindsay gets beat. There's a trip, no call. And on the wall, Kreisen does a great job picking that up off the wall. Tries to get it over to Mariama just behind him, and the Tigers will connect and regroup in the neutral zone. Tigers dump it in, and they'll chase after it. Behind the Rampage net will reversed the flow and turned over as Salo tried to hit Turner. And here comes Joey Winogle with some speed. Winogle all the way across the ice. He'll skate behind the net, maintains possession here. He'll stop, great play, throws it back out front, nobody home. And going back down deep. Rampage battle with it. Larson in the corner, gets help there. Here's Esplin with the shot and a goal. So brave Esplin rips one from the high slot, and he beats Graybill again high, and it's a 7-1 hockey game with 2:27 left.
That's where you see the frustration come out on the Tigers. That last shift got quite sloppy. They were running around, weren't taking possession of the puck. Esplin was uncovered, able to get a shot from right inside this high opportunity scoring zone, and just made the most of it.
Once again, ripping those pucks high and beating Graybill upstairs tonight. There's been quite a few of those.
Yeah, no, and that's something that, obviously, like I said before, it's something you see at this age where kids are still growing. Some goaltenders you're going to see that have great lateral movement, but maybe not the tallness to be able to cover up to the post. So if you get them down in an opportunity like Esplin did, where he was down, ready for a low shot, you can pick the corner, you're going to have a free goal most any time.
Rampage in the neutral zone, they'll get it deep. And Pye will chase after it on the forecheck. H tries to seal the wall. Tiger's able to get it past him and out of the zone. Mariyama, Saarinen loses the puck, picked up there by Pye. Helping out his defenseman. Pye gets across the blue line, pulls up. Nice play by Pye. Shot on net, save made by Graybill. Rebound as Geramo had a great opportunity. Great play by Pye as he pulled up and found Geramo shooting. Shot gets tipped high over the net. Pye and Fish converge. Fish comes out with it, fires it around towards his partner Hertz. Hertz out of the other corner, takes a check. And Bird gets it up top for the Tigers. Shot by Krantz, easy save by Foy. Saw it the whole way. 1:18 left to go. 7-1 hockey game. And a face-off to the left of Foy. Rampage will change it up. We'll see Blake Chapman on the ice. Number 63, Charles Blake. And number 22, Brandon Steidehar. Chapman against Turner. Turner wins the draw. Back up top for the Tigers. They'll throw it back in the corner. And Lindsay reverses the flow. Gets the pass it by Turner. Turner comes out with it. Charlie Turner out of the corner. Tries to fire it up to the point. He does. Shot on net. Foy, big save. Freeling, nice play to get it back up to the point. Shot on net, and Foy with another glove save. Good shot from both sides of the point. Foy made the save. Freeling picked up the loose change, got it back up top. And another shot from the point there by Tigers defenseman number 26. Jackson Adamo. Turner loses it. Picked up by Kinseth off the glass, out of the zone. Tigers pick it up in the neutral zone. They'll fire it back up the ice. Freeling with it. Freeling, shot on net. Foy makes a save, clears it up into the netting, and we'll get another face-off to his right with 42 seconds left. So the Tigers not showing any quit, down 7-1.
Now, if you're in a game like this, you're down 7-1. You made your mistakes. You know you're going to lose. You want to finish off the game with a bit of pride. Maybe get a puck in the net. Maybe, make a good play. Right now, you just want to do what you can that's correct.
Buebner wins the draw again. Shot from the far point, blocked by Kreisen. Out of the zone come the Rampage. And Tigers pick it up. Here they come now. Shot on net. Adams tries to pass it across. Once again, there's an opportunity. Get that on net. He tried to make one more pass. Shot blocked out front. Kinseth with the block. And Kreisen chips it up. Kinseth will bat it down, get it to the ice. Victor Sanchez Mariyama after it. Lindsay with it. He'll have to hold up as Mariyama gets onside. He'll give it back to Schmidt. 7 seconds and counting. Schmidt's just going to hold it, and we'll count the clock down here. And the Rampage are going to skate away with another victory. 7-1 victory over the Colorado Springs Tigers. Just a fantastic second and third period. I mean, really the whole game they looked good, but they got better and better and more confident as the game went on. More shots on net, good shots on net, and they come away with a big 7-1 victory. Congratulations to Coach Brett Clark. Does a great job with this group. was able to get out to one of his practices and really witness the relationships he's building with these guys. It's a confident group. It's an exciting group. They compete. I haven't seen a team in practice compete like they do in a while. Got to give a lot of credit to the head coach getting this team prepared. And 28th in the country. We'll see if they can move up with this win.
Absolutely, and you see that sort of compete level come out in the game they played today. You know, the first period they really weren't up to snuff. It's not the sort of performance that the coach or anyone would really like to see. But they were able to go in, regroup in the first intermission, come out in the second period, put on a show, and then keep that momentum going. They didn't rest after they had a great second period. They didn't ease back. They didn't feel happy about it. They kept going. They kept running it up. Not running it up, but they kept pushing forward. They kept putting pucks on net.
They just kept
playing. Play till the end of the game. I mean, hey, these sorts of goals, this sorts of game might come down to, might be the tiebreaker later in the year. You just never know. You got to play every game all 60 minutes.
Well, some impressive highlights from today's game. It'll be exciting to get those highlights on our World Sports Broadcasting Network channel between Foy making 2 unbelievable saves. One, I still don't know how he got across with his stick, and then another one later where he came across left to right again and just stonewalled him. So great job by Foy after giving up one goal that I know he'll want back. He sees the film on that, just coming off his post a little bit. Couple shots. You had some amazing shots from the defensemen, and then obviously when we look at the defensemen out there, Schmidt had one, and number 21, Garrett Lindsay, who had the first goal, still an unbelievable release.
Yeah.
All the way down to Esplin's last big shot on that top shelf. So Rampage shooting the puck well, looking good. This will be an exciting team to watch. We'll see these guys back in action in a couple weeks. Please check corampage.com/RampageTV. Sponsorship opportunities will be available throughout the season. All of that is lined out on our website. That's corampage.com/RampageTV. I want to thank the WSBN staff and crew helping us get this launched. I want to thank our production crew, Carson Moon Owens and Aaron Cunliffe. And obviously, can't thank David enough. Thanks, David Cunliffe, for being in the booth. Always fun with you.
Hey, it's a pleasure. I missed this game so much over the summer. It's such an amazing thing to come back, spend some time in the rink, see some old faces, meet some new faces. The game of hockey is just such a wonderful thing. I'm excited to be able to cover it for the rest of the year, get these kids' name out there, and man, I'm just looking for the rest of the time here with you, Sean.
On behalf of Rampage TV, I'm Sean Hathaway. We'll see you back here in a couple